Awesome. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Guys, this is the mirror tool or mirror tool. So whatever you draw on one side will come on the other side. So that can save you time to draw perfect features actually. You can find it here on the ruler. So you have to add some little fixes there. Lasso tool, erase, cut it out. What's up, guys? I think it's like this. Yeah. Just area. What's the color of the hair? Let's make it black. Let's take him back. Mutagala, what's up, bro? Hope you're good. Now shadows, huh? Applying shadows. Let me see. Should you apply certain shadows like this? Will it be kawa? Let me check it out and see. This can be a good shadow. And I don't even have references. Let me try adding some. So kenyongeleko wano. Also here. Maybe also here on the chin. Where? Let's put here and we'll see. So let's first enlarge our X to 5, bro. What's up? You're back. I thought you went to school. So guys, I'm repeating the shadow part. How I added that kind of like shadowy effect. The easiest way. Let's first delete the one that we have right now. Let's first remove the clipping mask. Then remove that shadow and we go back to 0.0. So guys, this is our guy that we have drawn. Hope you can see him. There's nothing special about him. So now what we are going to do is add the shadow on him. What are we going to do? We just go on the layer on top of him, layer number 2. Then let's first press, turn on the clipping mask. Are you seeing this word, clipping mask? Turn it on. So after turning it on, you go to your pen tool, you select, you copy the color on the guy's face. Then you come and make it kind of dark because the shadow has to be dark. Then let's reduce the opacity or the transparency of the pen. Then you increase the size of the brush. Now that we have already clipped our second layer, second layer, when you pass this pen anywhere, it will not overlap the drawing. It will just be perfectly on the drawing. Even though you pass it outside like that, it will be covering the whole drawing like that. So now that's the top shadow. Now we have to show where the light is coming from. Choose one side. Let's say light is coming from this side. it's going to hit our person here. Obviously, he has to show where the light is going to pass. You go to our lasso tool there, then you enlarge, then we create the path of the light. I think this will do. I think like this. Yeah, so you raise so you can see the light. Let's first create other parts where the light is affecting. Then I think here on the nose, because light hits on top of the nose like that. Then where else? I think also light can hit on the forehead. So guys, you have to have a reference, so I'm not perfect with this. You have to have a reference that you copy from and see where light hits. Then I think light also hits somewhere here. Like that. So guys, if you can see it, let's first increase the shadow then. Increase it so that you guys can easily see. So you see. So now if we go back to our layer here on this arrow, tap on the arrow. If you turn off the clipping mask, you'll see where the color went. But if you turn on the clipping mask, it will only focus on the person that you have drawn. Clipping mask on. That's why we have this guy here like this. So let me show you an example. So for the clipping mask, you have to do it. Let's say you have to do the whole animation. Then after you go, let me show you an example. This is an animation I made, but I found out that you guys never saw anything. You guys saw nothing last time. Because I think YouTube cut my video in short. So guys never saw the finished work. But this is how it turned out. You can see the animation moving and the light affecting it as it moves. So I did the whole animation first. Then after I added the shadow on top. Then I showed how the light will be affecting. So you can see him in motion. He's showing that light is affecting him and is moving up and down. And you see how the light is changing as it's moving. Yeah. Let me first increase. Yeah, so that's easy. Let me show you my layers. So I first did the layer for the background. Then I did the animation on top here on the second layer. Then this shadow layer has to be on its own layer. The shadow part has to be on its own layer. So that when you reach turning on the clipping mask, so that let me show you. So this is our example here. Although this is also kind of like finished, let's go ahead and remove that shadow on top. Delete it if you can. Delete it. Then delete this first layer, this first frame. So this is our guy initially, and he's on his own layer, this layer. So for the shadow, you put it on top on this other layer. So before we do anything, you just go to this arrow, tap on it, look for clipping mask, turn on clipping mask, go to pen tool. Now that we have already selected our color, you just come and paint on top. You see what it does? If the clipping mask is on, it sort of like guides you to not go overboard. You stay on course. even though you paint this side, it will not show any effect. But when you're painting on top of this guy, it will not overlap. It will only cover this guy. Let me show you what happens if there's no clipping mask on top. Let's remove the clipping mask. So now we have removed the clipping mask. Let's paint on top and you see what I'm talking about. It will overlap. You see? So you have to have your clipping mask on. Now in our instant here, what we can do is that our clipping mask is not on, but I've already painted and I can't reverse. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to that layer, then turn on the clipping mask, turn it on, and it will do for us the job. Now let's choose our light source. Light is coming from this side. You use a lasso tool and you draw how light is going to be affecting our guy like this. Then you press erase. You see? Now it shows that this guy has a shadow and light is coming like this, and this side is forming a shadow. And voila! You can have fun with that. So you have to have drawn the full animation. You just can't do one by one and you'll be putting the light. You make your full animation. Then you create a layer where you're going to put, and obviously the layer has to be on top of the person. So you create it on top here. Then you select the clipping mask for that layer. Then you start with your brush, you paint all the images, what. Then you'll be using a lasso tool to form how light will be affecting the person as it's moving. Just as this example I showed you. And for the clipping mask to work very well, you have to have, because when I used to put my arms on another layer and I used to put my face on another layer, but I found out that if you do that and you clip the layer, the same layer with the, let me show you, it will cut off the arms because they're on the same layer with the shadow. So this is like an overlay. It covers on top. Let me show you. So if you add shadow and effects of the light on your animation, that's how it will turn out. And it will look like 3D, and it will show sort of like movement. And obviously light doesn't stay constant. As the person moves, it moves along with them. You can see that. So if you want to make like top tier animations, you can also add details. That's why people take long, like making like one single animation. They can take like a full year because there's people supposed to put details, people focusing on the light and camera movements, all those things. So let me show you what I was telling you. So this is an already made animation. So you've noticed me, I don't put a lot of detail because I be on a tight schedule. I have to finish my work. So if we want to clip this guy here, remember we have 3 layers here because we are limited. It's only on this phone that I'm streaming on that I have now access to Flipper Clip Plus. I can use multiple layers, as many layers as I want. But these guys have limited me because I haven't upgraded to Flipper Clip Plus. But the Flipper Clip gives you the first try. Gives you the first try for everyone. So you see this layer? That's where I want the shadow to go. So this is our body and it's on its own part. If you can see, these are the eyes and the arms on their own layer. Now the shadow, if I put the shadow here, let me show you what will happen. See? Now, let's first put a clipping mask. If I clip this thing, it will affect my arms somehow. See? It will chop them away because they are on the same layer as the shadow, the thing that I'm trying to clip out or to cut out. So you see, it has affected my arms. Let me undo and you guys see, now these arms have been chopped away. Let's try and remove the clipping mask and see if they will come back. See, they came back. Clipping mask chopped off. So the shadow has to be on its own layer. On its own layer, guys. Yeah. Let me show you. So for this animation here, you see, this whole body with the arms and everything are on that layer 2, and you see layer number 3 has nothing apart from the shadow. So if you clip anything, it's only the shadow that will be clipped out or cut out to take the shape of the full character. And there's nothing else on that frame, so on that layer, so nothing will be chopped out. Yeah. So guys, let's try and upgrade to Flipper Clip Plus. Let me see if they will give me the offer here as well. They always give an offer. Let's see. For Flipper Clip Plus, you go on that diamond there. Come on. It's taking forever. So guys, you just go to Flipper Clip Plus if you have like a card, an ATM card, or you have a bank account. They'll give you one-time offer for a full month. You'll be accessing Flipper Clip Plus. See, they tell you try for $0.00 for the first month. So when you tap on it, they'll ask you for some things like bank account, I think. Let me try it and see if it will work out for us here. So with that, we'll have access to all features. Let's pray. It doesn't ask me for any crazy stuff. Come on. Oh, I knew it. It's going to ask me for bank account stuff. MasterCard. Continue. Okay. Let's try this one. Do I press update? Nah. I am putting more info. So the fact that I already have it on my phone that I use for animation, I don't need it on my tablet because I only use this one for watching movies and also showing you guys what to do. So no Flipper Clip Plus for today. So guys, I wanted to put myself on a challenge making a 1 hour movie. But bro, that stuff is hard. So guys, let's try again the mirror technique to draw perfect features on your animation. What you need to do, bro, I only need 12 frames per second. Oh, my Wi-Fi is on, that's why things are tweaking. 12 frames per second. Create project. So let me put another color so you guys can see properly what I'm doing. Like that. Shh, knocked my phone. So we're drawing on the second layer. So you go to your pen tool. First reduce the size of the pen. up to 3. 3 is good for drawing. Okay, let me just increase for you guys, like up to 5. Select the color of the pen to black. So go to your ruler. So you see there are options here to lock the line in place, because it's the line that you have selected. There's a circle, so that you draw perfect circles. You can change its size like that. Then there's a box if you want to draw like square features and stuff. You can use that box. Then there's the mirror. This mirror is like you're seeing yourself. What you see on this side will obviously be put on the other side as well. So this helps you to draw similar features on either side. So if you want to draw perfect like faces, you can use the mirror. Let me try and draw. What should I draw? Let me draw. Okay, let's just use numbers. So if I draw a 3 here, the 3 will be put on the other side as well. I want to see your face, please. My face. Guys, I'll make a live, but on TikTok, because TikTok brings so many people. YouTube doesn't bring anyone. So now I'll be seeing if. Let me see. So guys, what you draw on the other side appears on this side as well. See. So for guys that don't know how to draw, that can help you as well. So guys, I think that's it for today. Guys are coming in when I'm saying bye-bye. And when you're not saying anything, they don't come. Guys, no ads. Okay. I give up. Please, I don't have a TikTok channel. Bro, why you make one? It's just easy, like, bro. YouTube is just, I think it's all a place for me for lives. Or sometimes I make lives on TikTok, and it kind of like, it's good. guys, check you all out later. Laters and laters. Thanks for liking the live. I know I'm being around. Adios. Till next time. Peace out. I'll be a streamer one day.